Welcome to Konkydoodle Kitchens.
Carol, today we're going to make a molasses, honey, and oatmeal bread. And it's become a favorite of our family and friends, and we'd like to demonstrate today how we actually bake that bread off.
Yes, it's very good toasted too.
And so the way we start you get to go.
We start with a cup of oats, and these are the instant oats, and to that we add 2 cups of boiling water.
And what we're going to do is we're going to allow the oats to soak in this honey. The oats to soak in this water
for 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes. While the oats are soaking up the hot water, and it's about 5 minutes to go before they're lukewarm, so we're going to add to the 2.5 teaspoons of yeast, water, about 1/4 cup of water, and this water is around 108 to 110 degrees, and we're going to allow that to dissolve for 5 minutes, and by that time this thing will be ready. Now we're going to add the yeast mixture and the salt and the molasses and honey.
Now we found out that the different kinds of molasses you use will determine the color and a little bit of the flavor of the bread. So
yes.
If you use a really light molasses, then it's a lighter flavor, and if you use a dark molasses,
it's a darker flavor. And we've also found that people seem to enjoy the darker flavor, darker molasses. We're now mixing this all together. The next thing we do is we're going to add the flour, and I'm just going to add it around the edges of this, like this, and kind of make a puddle in the middle. And we're going to start mixing that together like this. That was a cool idea.
You can definitely tell it's a darker bread. Can I get my fingers in there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Because I like to get my fingers in there, and they said you could actually knead it in.
Yeah, we're going to let it rest as soon as all the honey in.
All the honey.
Yeah.
All the molasses honey.
Yeah, just get it worked in.
And now it's ready to rest. Maybe we can have a little rest too, because you've been working hard.
Yeah, we have been. That's going to look real good. Okay, we're resting it now. Carol,
it's rested now. It's had a nice little rest for 10 minutes. And now I get to knead it, which is my favorite thing. I love to do the kneading. And
I'm going to give Carol a little bit of flour here, and she's going to knead it. And here's the rest.
I want it elastic.
And I'm going to get out of your way because Carol is, as I've said in previous segments, way better at doing this than me.
You were worried about the flour, but you see, as you knead it, it gets moist on the bottom, and then it will stick if you don't put enough flour in. So the flour is kind of self-regulating. I got to work now, so I can rest. The bread is rested, but I rested. And now, for the sake of time, I'm going to speed it up a little bit.
And now it's going into the pan where we're going to leave it so that it rises to double in size and ready to form into loaves. Lightly flour this. Boink.
Boink.
Can I have half?
No.
Oh, we're going to do the whole thing. Okay.
This is taking too long. I don't have that much patience.
Let's see how big yours
Boy,
is.
does it ever
Let's
smell
see how big yours is. Well, you're already doing it. I want to need one a few more times.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Smells like molasses.
Boy, this is
molasses bread.
Yeah, it's really grand. I don't know why you always do it better than me. I think you have.
It's called inner talent.
I think you've done it for 50 years, and I've done it for maybe, a little shorter time than that. Okay. See, I am going to need mine because Carol's loaf is always prettier than mine.
Oh, you look how light. You see how dark mine is, and yours is all light.
Well, I have flour on mine. Okay, here we go. Let me see.
Is it pretty?
Oh,
it's pretty already. Look how pretty it is compared already.
Mine's pretty.
No, you got to get more grease on it.
No, mine's beautiful. Mine is pretty. Well, how did you get so?
Okay, now we're going to put them in the oven.
Well, we're not either.
They
have to rise.
Oh, they have to rise. Okay, now they're going to rise.
There's something wrong with mine. After letting the loaves rise, we bake them in a 375-degree oven for 45 minutes, and here they are.
How about out of the pan?
Out of the pan, I mean. Yeah. And the purpose of this is to put them back in for the final 10 minutes and to And that'll toughen up the, I mean, that makes the crust more crunchy and so on.
I wish they could smell it. It smells
just a
so
second.
wonderful.
You stay right there. I'll bring the first loaf over. Oh, it's hot.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here
You
comes.
do have hot pads, you know.
Here comes the first loaf.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh, isn't that nice? Well, this is the loaf that you. Ah, God, wouldn't that be
Throw it at me.
Yeah. Woo! It's hot. There they are. Nice, 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 nice loaves of bread. And here it is all sliced up, hot and ready to eat. All right. Well, this bread turned out absolutely wonderful. And let's kind of take a look at it. What do you think, Carol?
It has the molasses and the honey. Makes it nice and sweet.